Do you love silly stories for kids? Why not consider joining our family? You can even get a very special message from one of your favourite silly stories for kids characters. Head over to the website to find out more. It's your support that helps us to continue to make exciting stories and more crazy content.
Did somebody say crazy?
Oh, Pimpin, no. Pimpin! One day, 3 little kids named Tian, Ebony and Lacey were all getting ready for bed. They were really, really tired. They went and did their teeth, then they went to the toilet, and then they headed towards their room. "Pyjama time," said Tian. The kids all walked into their rooms and had a look on the floor. "Does anybody else have new pyjamas on the ground?" said Tian. "I do," said Ebony. "Me too," said Lacey. They were so excited. They look so beautiful. Look at the crazy colours. And there's all kinds of swirls. They're really, really pretty. So the kids picked up their pyjamas and started to put them on. "They're so comfy," said Tian. "Incredibly comfy," said Ebony. "Mine feel a bit funny," said Lacey. "What do you mean they feel funny?" said Tian. Just then, Lacey started to wriggle. "Lacey, what are you doing?" said Ebony. "I can't help it," said Lacey. She started wriggling around and moving and shaking. "What are you doing?" said Ebony as she was finishing putting on her top. But as she put on her pyjama top, all of a sudden she felt a little bit funny too. What's going on?" said Ebony. She started to move her arms and shake and wiggle. "What are you two doing?" said Tian. "I don't know," said Ebony. "I can't help it." Tian finished putting on her pyjamas and she felt it too. "Uh-oh. There seems to be something. Whoa," she said as she wiggled and shook. "I can't stand still," said Tian. I can't either," said Ebony. "What are you kids doing?" called out their dad. "We don't know. We can't help it," called out Tian. "It's time for bed. Stop being so silly." "We can't help it," said Ebony. All of a sudden, she stopped. "Oh, it looks like they've stopped. I'm going to go to bed." She tried to move. "I can't move," she said. "What do you mean you can't move?" said Tian. Ebony was stuck still like a statue with her hands in the air. "I can't move anywhere," she said, trying to wriggle and strain. Something very strange is going on. All of a sudden, Tian froze as well. And then Lacey. "We're all stuck, Dad. Can you help?" He came into the room to have a look, and all 3 girls were stuck in silly poses. "What are you 3 doing? Go to bed." "We can't move," said Ebony. "All right, I am putting you to bed, starting with you, Lacey," said their dad. He went to pick her up, and as he tried to grab her... "Ooh, Lacey, you've got very heavy." I can't move you." "I told you, Dad," said Ebony. "We can't move." Just then, all 3 of the kids put their hands down to the ground and touched their toes. "What are you doing now?" Then they put their hands out to the side. Then they made a star shape. "What are you kids doing?" Then the most peculiar thing happened. They all started doing cartwheels around the room. Cartwheel, 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 cartwheel. "Girls, you're making me dizzy," said their dad as the girls went around and around and around, and then they went out the door. They went out the door of their bedroom, and then they cartwheeled through the lounge room, and then they went out the door of their house. "Come back here," yelled their dad. "We can't help it," called out Tian. The girls kept cartwheeling down the street. There were some people driving around that were very confused seeing 3 little girls cartwheeling all around the neighbourhood. Then they cartwheeled all the way to the bottom of a tree. "What's going on?" said Tian.
Those control-y pyjamas are a lot of fun,
said a voice. "Who said that?" said Ebony.
"Hello, kids,"
said one of the chimp brothers. They stuck their heads out of the tree. "There's 2 talking chimpanzees up there," said Tian. "What are they doing?" said Ebony. "Hello," said Lacey.
"Hello,"
said one of the chimp brothers.
"All right, let's see what else we can make these kids do with the control-y pyjamas."
"It's you controlling our pyjamas," said the girls.
"Yeah, we snuck them into your rooms when you weren't looking."
"Oh dear," said Ebony. "What are we going to do?" They looked around, but there was nothing they could do. The chimp brothers pulled out their control pad and started pressing more buttons. The girls started dancing and shaking and wiggling. "Stop it," said the girls. "This isn't very kind."
"Oh, there's nothing you kids can do." Oh.
As he was talking, one of the chimp brothers dropped the control pad from the tree. The girls could move again, and Tian raced over and grabbed the control pad. "I've got an idea," said Tian. "You chimp brothers are in trouble now."
"What do you mean? What are you kids gonna do?"
"Yeah." "Watch this," said Tian. "Hey, Ebony, are you ready?" I think so, said Ebony. Tian started to control her sister Ebony's pajamas. She made her zoom around the tree so quickly that it cut into the side of the tree.
What are you doing?
Said the Chimp brothers. You're in trouble now, said Tian. Ebony went round and round, faster and faster, and the cut in the tree got deeper and deeper and deeper until... Your turn, Lacey, said Tian.
What does she mean?
Said one of the Chimp brothers. Are you ready, Lacey? I think so, said Lacey. Tian made Lacey fly across straight towards the tree, and she bumped into it with a fly kick, and as she did, crack went the tree.
No!
Went the Chimp brothers as their tree fell all the way to the ground. Then they were stuck on the side.
Oh, get off me,
Said one of the Chimp brothers.
Oh, I can't help it,
Said the other.
Hang on.
They wriggled and wriggled until they climbed out from underneath the trees.
Right, give us that controller,
Said one of the Chimp brothers. Not today, said Tian.
What do you mean, not today?
Girls, are you ready? The girls smiled. Watch this. She took control of her sisters and herself, and the girls started running around, jumping around, and jumping on top of the Chimp brothers' heads.
Bonk, ow, bonk, ow, bonk, ow, stop that. Ow!
The kids kept bonking and bonking. They laughed and they laughed and they laughed. All right, I think they've learnt their lesson.
We'll never learn our lesson. We're going to use all these other pajamas on some other kids, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Really, said Tian.
Really,
Said the Chimp brothers.
Yeah, really.
I've got an idea, said Ebony. What's your idea, said Tian. Whereabouts are those other pajamas?
Oh, they're all inside that tree over there. We were just hiding in this tree to watch out, but that's our house tree over there.
Oh, is it, said Ebony.
You shouldn't have told her that.
Ebony went racing up the tree and grabbed 2 pairs of the pajamas.
What are you doing with those?
Said the Chimp brothers. We thought we might have a dance party, said Ebony. Good idea, said Tian.
I don't really like dancing,
said one of the Chimp brothers.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, we can help you, said Tian.
What do you mean you can help us?
Just then, Tian and Ebony jumped on the Chimp brothers and tucked them into the pajamas, so the Chimp brothers were wearing pajamas as well. They were too small though, so the Chimp brothers' tummies were sticking out the middle.
Oh, this is very uncomfortable.
You reckon it's uncomfortable now, said Tian. Wait till you're doing the moonwalk.
What?
Said one of the Chimp brothers, and Tian started controlling him.
Whoa,
he said as he started dancing around and moonwalking around the bottom of the tree. The other Chimp brother started doing disco moves, pointing to the sky, then pointing to his hip.
Whoa. Stop it. We can't stop dancing.
No, you can't, said Tian, and we're going to dance with you. So Tian controlled the Chimp brothers and made them do funny dancing, and Ebony and Lacey did their own dancing around the Chimp brothers. It was actually a lot of fun. They had a really big, fun dance party, and all the kids were dancing. The Chimp brothers were pretty grumpy at the start, but the more they danced, the happier they got.
Oh, this is actually pretty fun. Hey, can you make me do a head spin?
I think so, said Tian. She took control of the Chimp brothers. Actually, can I have a turn, said Ebony. Sure, said Tian. Here you go. She handed her the controller. You wanted to do a head spin, did you?
Yeah, let's make us both do head spins,
said the Chimp brothers. Good idea. So Ebony took control of the pad and started making the 2 Chimp brothers do spins on their head. Whoa, they said as they spun faster and faster and faster.
This is the best!
They slowly stopped spinning, and the kids looked at the Chimp brothers. Now, Chimp brothers, do you think you've learnt your lesson?
Yeah, I think it's actually a lot more fun if you play with people than if you play with people.
What do you mean, said Ebony.
Oh, I mean, it's better to, play with people and have fun than to control them.
Yeah, that's true, said Tian. Thanks so much, but now we need to get home really, really quickly or our dad will be wondering where we are.
All right, do you want to keep the controller? That way you can run extra fast.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd do it, said Lacey. Probably not, but before the girls could stop her, Lacey picked up the controller and started racing all the girls home. Whoa, bye, Chimp brothers! They zoomed off all the way back home. They raced and raced the whole way and burst through the front door. Pfft. Hi, Dad, we're back, said Tian. Where did you girls go? Said their dad. Well, said Ebony, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story.
Today's episode is brought to you by the Chimp Brothers Crazy PJs. For all those parents that struggle getting their kids into bed, pop them into a pair of the Chimp Brothers Crazy PJs and you can use the controller to make them go to bed even if they don't want to. Yeah. We hope you've been enjoying the silly stories for kids. I hear that's another way to try and get kids into bed, but I think the crazy pajamas are probably more fun. Yeah, me too. Alright, make sure to share this podcast with one of your friends. Yeah, or get him a pair of crazy pajamas. Yeah, do that. That'll be fun. This has been us, the Chimp Brothers.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.